The home-based business industry is exploding worldwide. For those of us who didn't inherit a wad of cash or who aren't highly paid professionals, a home-based business is perhaps our best option for financial independence, time freedom, and a worry-free lifestyle. Let's look at some facts. Over 100 million people worldwide own a home-based business today, and last year, over $200 billion in annual sales were generated by companies utilizing this business model. Warren Buffett, the most successful investor of all time, said that owning several companies in the home-based business industry was among the best business decisions that he'd ever made. Multiple Fortune 500 companies utilize the home-based business model exclusively or as a segment of their marketing mix. There can be no doubt that the home-based business industry is a major force in the world today.
However, many people haven't yet taken advantage of this massive trend because most home-based businesses require us to engage in business-building activities that are way outside of most people's skill sets and comfort zones. The unfortunate truth is that if the activity you must undertake to grow a business is so foreign or uncomfortable that you can't or won't do it, then it's impossible to succeed. We've solved this problem by developing a system-driven process where your primary action step to grow a profitable business is to simply share the short video you just watched. We are associated with an independent new division of a 10-year-old publicly traded company called Forever Green Worldwide Corporation. The ticker symbol is FVRG. The new division is called FG Express, or FGX. Launched in 2013, FGX is a brand new opportunity operated independently of Forever Green's previous business model. And worldwide sales are already exceeding $1 million per week. With a 10-year-old publicly traded parent company, there is already significant infrastructure and a highly talented management team in place.
FGX markets a product called Power Strips, which are all-natural, nutritionally dense, small adhesive strips that you place on the skin. Each Power Strip is 3.5 by 5 inches in size and delivers herbal, quantum, and far-infrared energy to the body. Power Strips have been listed with the U.S. Food and Drug Administration as a Class 1 medical device for the temporary relief of pain. These strips represent a unique new patented technology and are bringing diverse physical benefits to people using them, including pain relief. However, even if you don't have pain issues, wearing a Power Strip daily can provide powerful support for a stronger immune system. There is no doubt that having a credible product is an important foundation for building a home-based business, and Power Strips wouldn't have received an FDA listing if they weren't credible. Consider that someone buying one of the major fast food franchises is shelling out an initial investment of 6 or even 7 figures, yet very little time or effort is spent trying to convince potential owners that they make the greatest food. Instead, they focus on how their system of doing business will make the new franchisee money. And that's exactly the blueprint we are following here, so we're going to focus on making money using our proven system.
Our goal is to help you understand how you can develop and enjoy financial independence, time freedom, and a worry-free lifestyle by using this simple, automated system you're experiencing right now. Wouldn't you agree that the most attractive venture is one that offers small downside risk and big upside potential? Even though FGX is still in its very earliest phase of growth, the downside risk is so low and the upside potential is so great that this opportunity has already been embraced by tens of thousands of people in over 160 countries around the world. Power Strips are shipped in a greeting card size envelope, so they can be sent virtually anywhere in the world that a greeting card can be mailed. FGX is already doing business in more countries than any company in the history of the home-based business industry. So your business has worldwide reach on day one. Before we address the specifics of the FGX compensation plan, let me be clear about what we are about to show you. The following earnings examples are not necessarily representative of the income, if any, that an FG Express member can or will earn through his or her participation in the FG Express compensation plan. These figures should not be considered as guarantees or projections of your actual earnings or profits. Any representation or guarantee of earnings would be misleading. Success with FG Express results only from successful efforts at building a distribution network, which requires work and diligence. Your success will depend upon how effectively you exercise these qualities.
Like other online affiliate programs and traditional brick-and-mortar companies like Costco and Sam's Club, we interface with FGX as members and purchase power strips directly from FGX. The membership is $12 annually and is included with your first product order. FGX has no advertising expenses and ships directly to the end user, thereby eliminating these normal costs of distribution. They redirect these funds so that more than half of each dollar spent on power strips is paid back to members like you and me via the FGX compensation plan. The amount earned is based on the amount of product moved to end users as a result of our direct and indirect word-of-mouth referral activity. There are 6 different ways that the FGX compensation plan pays. Our discussion is going to focus on just one of these income streams, the team bonus, which is based on a 2-team structure that we call your left and right referral teams. To qualify for the team bonus, you must personally refer 2 people who become FGX members, 1 on each team.
After joining and placing your initial product order, your next step is to think of a few people who might be interested in earning an extra $1,000 per month, per week, or even per day. In addition to our personal referral activity, we also have fully automated advertising co-ops for those who want to tap into the larger global marketplace. Our franchise-like system includes a very simple invitation process, and you simply invite people to view the video until at least 2 get it and decide to move forward with you. Most people are accomplishing this well before they have 10 people watch the video. Let us show you an example of how easily your team can grow after you get started. On day 1, you share the video with a few friends. Your friend Bob watches the video, gets it, joins FGX, and moves on to your left referral team. A few friends watch the video and decide they'd rather continue life as it's been, but your friend Sue gets it and moves on to your right referral team. You've now got your 2 personally referred members. Bob and Sue each invite a few people to watch the video, and when they each have shared it with 2 people who move forward and become FGX members, 1 will go on their left referral team and 1 on their right referral team, respectively. You now have 3 members on each of your referral teams. You're beginning to experience the power of leverage because you personally only referred 2 of the 6 people on your team. As the 4 people that joined Bob and Sue share this video with their friends and associates and each refer their 2 people, that's 8 new members, 4 on each of your 2 referral teams. I'm sure you're starting to get the idea. Bear in mind that our example is based on each person referring just 2 members. But most people don't stop at 2 because there are additional financial incentives for referring more than 2.
Remember, it isn't a matter of convincing anyone. It's just a matter of sharing a video with people and letting them decide for themselves. Whether it takes a day, 2 days, 3 days, or a week really doesn't matter. And clearly, your left and right teams are not going to grow at exactly the same pace. However, to keep our illustration simple, we are going to assume that each person is able to refer 2 members in exactly 1 day. What would your team look like after 7 days? You started by referring Bob and Sue on day 1, who each referred 2 new members on day 2, which adds 4 to the team. These 4 each referred 2, for a total of 8 new members on day 3, which becomes 16 on day 4, 32 on day 5, and 64 on day 6, and 128 on day 7. That's a total of 254 members, 127 on each team in our example, and would mean significant income for you. In our example, we are assuming that each member chooses the best option when joining FGX. The best option includes 2 packages of 15 power strips, 6 extra power strips that you can use or use as samples, the $12 annual FGX membership, a replicated company website, a business tracking and management system, a position in the FGX compensation plan, and your first month's access to the franchise-like system you are presently experiencing. We call this the 2x2 system for business development. Your total initial outlay for this best package is $200, give or take a couple of dollars since tax rates vary. This credits you 100 points of commission volume since you receive 50 commission points for each package of power strips. 127 people per team times 100 points equals 12,700 commission points per team. Since you have personally ordered 2 packages of power strips, you qualify to be paid the maximum team bonus commission of 12% of the point volume on the volume of your smaller team. In our example, we are assuming that each team grew at the same rate, so your commission would be 12,700 points times 12% commission equals $1,524 to you, and remember, you only referred Bob and Sue.
Please understand that we're using a 7-day example to outline a concept. If it took everyone 4 full days to refer 2 members instead of the 1 day in our example, then you'd earn that $1,524 cumulatively over your first 4 weeks in business. Still, a very nice return on your initial time and effort, particularly since the duplication process is just getting started. Each week, you are paid your commission percentage on the volume of your smaller team, and any excess volume on your larger team will carry forward to the next commission week. To stay qualified to earn commissions, we need to purchase at least 1 pack of product every 4 weeks. This means that the point volume will repeat every 4 weeks as people reorder, and it will continue to expand and grow as each new person refers 2 that get it, and the duplication process continues. The 128 will become 256, then 512, and so on. In our example, we stopped after 7 levels of duplication. Keep in mind that those members on your 7th level are just as interested in positively changing their lives as you are, so they will refer people to the video too, ensuring continued growth. Each package of power strips purchased anywhere in your team structure counts as 50 commission points for you, regardless of who referred the purchasing member to the team or how deep in your organizational structure they are. The power of duplication is one of the most powerful of all mathematical concepts. So to avoid overpaying on volume and potentially breaking the bank, the FGX compensation plan does impose an earnings cap of $20,000 per week on the team bonus. But I think most of us can live with that limitation. We didn't show you all of the money that you would make from being the person that initiated the process of building these 2 teams. There's potentially much more money on the table because there are 5 additional ways that we get paid. But the reality is that if you don't get it at this point, then added money won't change things.
The basic concept is that we rely on the law of averages and simply keep sharing the video until we've referred 2 members. Then, as the power of duplication works, we generate profit as many people do the same thing. Taking advantage of these 2 principles is allowing folks just like you and me to create significant passive residual income, enabling many to earn their freedom and fire their boss. It is exactly this concept that John D. Rockefeller, the founder of Standard Oil, was referencing when he said, "I would rather earn 1% off of 100 people's efforts than 100% of my own." This is called leverage, and is exactly what the FGX pay plan allows us to enjoy. At this point, you've learned about an opportunity that has very limited downside risk and huge upside potential, and it is absolutely changing people's lives. We've developed a simple, franchise-like system that gives you a clearly defined path to follow and a personal coach who will encourage you to stay on track so that you can quickly reach your goals.
You have an opportunity to choose whether you are going to move forward or continue life as it's been. But, and this is important, if you won't commit to sharing the video until at least 2 people see what you see and join you, then please decide to continue life as it's been. To move forward, click on the blue Get Started button below, just as soon as this video ends. We suggest the double pack, which is our best option, so you qualify for 12% commissions immediately. If the best option is not affordable, then choose the single pack good option. Earn 8% commission and then upgrade as you make money. Imagine the impact this business will make in your life as an extra check hits your bank account every week. Thousands of people in over 160 countries are already experiencing that for themselves, and you can too. Not only can this perfect storm change your life, but you will also be able to bless many other people simply by sharing a video with them. The fact is that there are literally millions or even billions of people around the globe who are desperately praying for something that might positively change their lives. Right now, you have the opportunity to improve your own financial position and align yourself with a huge movement of people creating positive change around the globe. Wayne Gretzky, the all-time leading scorer in National Hockey League history, said, "You miss 100% of the shots you don't take." Don't miss this shot.